MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Batting second here tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Jake Lamb. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Starling
takes a knee-high fastball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Peralta on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jason Worth. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Bryant is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Hundley finds it, but the throw is not in time. Contreras is aboard after the strikeout.
Second baseman Javier Baez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. A play at the plate. Hundley gets the tag down, and they got him at home plate. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner scores from second. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. Here's Addison Russell. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Look out. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Batting sixth.
At the plate,
Left
David
fielder.
Peralta. First
David
at bat for him in
Peralta.
this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Under it now is Marte to pull it in for out number two. Here's
Batting
Michael
seven.
Saunders now.
The
He'll work
designated
on
hitter,
keeping this top of the
Michael
second alive.
Saunders.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Will Atkinson.
Leading off for
He'll
the
get
club.
us going here in the bottom
Third
half of the
baseman.
second.
Will
Sends that
Atkinson.
one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Peralta is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting ninth.
In now is
fielder,
John Jay. He
John
begins play in this one with his
Jay.
batting average over the 310 plateau. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Owings is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center
Digging
fielder,
in to
number
try it
7.
again. Starling Marte.
Starling
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Nick Hundley.
Leading
It's
off
been a
for
rough
Arizona,
go for him at the plate
the
as he
catcher,
enters this
number
one with a
5.
season average in the
Nick
230s.
Hundley.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it is Marte for the first out. Stepping
ninth,
into the box,
shortstop,
Chris Owings.
Chris
The average remains a
Owings.
very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that'll bring in the
next for the
middle
Diamondbacks,
infielder, Ketel Marte.
second baseman.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll be tagged out. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the
He'll get
Cubs,
us going in the home
third
half of
baseman,
inning number 3.
Chris Ryan.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the
Now
plate,
batting,
Jason Ward.
but
He'll try to
designated
follow
hitter,
up the double in his
Jason
last at-bat
Ward.
with another big hit right here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
First baseman number
into the box, Paul Goldschmidt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ready with the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Baez has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martinez.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitch on the way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ben Zobrist. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Into the box now, Will Atkinson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
So he got him swinging. David Peralta goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw. Stepping up to the plate, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Center fielder number
Here's Starling
7.
Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. High pop-up. Marte is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Bryant.
On the ground up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Up next for the
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Jason Worth. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Martinez has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Second baseman number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Right fielder J.D. Martinez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist is after it and foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder David Peralta.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so
the
with
Cubs,
a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Montgomery.
David Peralta is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Line towards center field. Pollock patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the
Digging
Cubs,
in to try it again, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Liner towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in once again, Will Atkinson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Ready once again, Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. In now, Chris Bryant. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he is in there. Now batting, Jason Worth. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. In to score, the runner from third. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Worth rounds the corner and is headed home. And the route is officially underway. It is. Here's Michael Saunders now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter, Michael Saunders.
High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. 1 down. Striding in once again, Nick Hundley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Javier
off for the
Baez.
Cubs.
No hits in 3
Second
tries so
baseman,
far. He's struck out
Javier
once. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Marte will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben
He's roped a couple of
Zobrist.
doubles in 3 trips to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
And, Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball, hopefully, in this game.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. DJ LeMahieu is the second out of the opening frame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. Here's Nolan Arenado. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And Avila will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he's retired, 1 away. Ready now, Jason Hayward. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Little chopper back his way. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. They'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Here's a
Carlos
changeup to start the
Gonzalez.
second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And Reynolds has himself a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Batting 7.
Into the box,
The left fielder,
Gerardo
number
Parra.
8.
The batting average is a likely
Parra.
source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Stepping in, Trevor Story,
Batting 8.
hitting just a bit
Shortstop.
over the Mendoza
Trevor
line on the year.
Story.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Pitch is popped up. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. David Dahl.
Designated
2's
hitter.
all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Second baseman. DJ.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds is there for it. 1 away. Digging in, Alex Avila. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Reynolds. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Fielder number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Zobrist to get it. To first. It's in time. Now at the plate, Anthony goes. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. LeMahieu into shallow center. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And no advance. It's ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8,
Gerardo Parra is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0
Leading
for
off
1 in the ball game.
fourth, right fielder, number 22.
Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball and right. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. A quick out number 1. In now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first trip.
Kyle Schwarber.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Hitter, David Dahl.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gose is going to have room out there as he puts this. Standing in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Alex Avila.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Gose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The 0-1 delivery. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Throw won't get him. He's ready. Now the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ben Zobrist checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Mark Reynolds. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Addison.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Hit in the air out to left field. Parra has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here.
Batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Lucroy is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1.
Well, he missed the bunt right there, but this situation, you want to bunt that ball down third base. You got runners on first and second. It's a force at third, so the third baseman's going to charge to get it. You got to make him field the ball.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over, and the runner back safely. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, David Dahl. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And now the third baseman, Steve.
Your attention, please. Now
they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw, Eric Ramirez. will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goes is after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Carson Smith will get the ball.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 39.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Avila will make the... Ready for another chance. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Digging in once again, Alex Avila. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Left fielder, Anthony Ghosh.
Anthony Ghosh is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Zobrist. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
The right fielder, number 5.
Riding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Mark Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in and
now batting, left fielder, Gerardo.
So
Parra, your attention please.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Zobrist is there, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just... Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to left field. Goes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. DJ LeMahieu. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over now with 2 gone here in the top.
Cubs, number 6.
Ready with the 1-0.
Edwards.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he takes ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Dribbled up the line. But it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so a good pitch. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs, right fielder, number 22.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that misses 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hara is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Here's Chris Bryant now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back. Gone! So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a fly out for him, and it action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Javier Baez will come on now as the pinch hitter. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Pat Neshek. Denard Span will come on as a pinch hitter. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. John Jay will be called upon here to hit with the Chris Russin. Will Atkinson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friends in the bullpen. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings is a great start any way you slice it.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
The roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's in there, base hit. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Peralta going back. Gone! So striding in, Miguel Sano. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Another try at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Peralta.
David Peralta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there, 2 down. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Pulled toward right center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder.
Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box, Yadier Molina. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Martinez. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Pollard arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. On the move is Pollard. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Paul.
Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, what a stop to first. Wow. Brandon Drury will bat next. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground toward short. Diaz picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Owings will turn and head for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. Owings takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and the ball's waiting for him, and he's out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
First baseman, Matt.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in for his second at bat, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Base is empty here with nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Martinez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollard going back at the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Way out in front.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Striding in, Chris Herman. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Chris Herman.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Diego Armas.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Armas.
Hit out towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Randall Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Randall Grichuk.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. After it is Peralta. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air out to center field. Pollock giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And the runner back. And he'll look over to third here once more. And he just manages to get his hand in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play. And here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Center fielder number 25. Dexter.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock on the run. One away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jed
Jerko is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Logan Morrison comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away. Standing in, Brendan Drury. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. Digging in, Chris Owings. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at bat. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, and this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He gets into second base with a hustle double. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Herman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Diego Armas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Soft liner towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Owings is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. To third. Played on the backhand. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Aledmus Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. That's popped up now towards short right field. Drury ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and ready for another chance. David Peralta. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder David Peralta.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The right fielder, number
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting,
Jake Lamb stands.
baseman, Jake
Tyler Lyons enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And
the first baseman, number 44,
Alan Gray takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Alan
And
Gray.
Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again. Yadier Molina. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready for another shot now.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Molina rounds the corner and is headed home. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Drilled to first. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Brandon Drury.
And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Chris Owings now. Bats here with a double 16, and a triple on his line in this one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll reach first safely. Stepping up now, Chris Herman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
2-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Step.
Now batting, designated hitter, Diego Harmon.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a snap throw over to third. And he'll dive back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full 3-2. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores, and a second run is across. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Diaz brings it in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now batting, David Peralta. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low for ball 1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bounce to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Number 11 will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Here comes the 1-0. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back, still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Ready now, Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a liner. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pollard going back on it to the track. Oh, but it's off the balcony. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batter number 4, catcher Yadier.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles.
Fowler.
Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's doubled and singled. Stephen Piscotty will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Stephen Piscotty.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman.
Ball 1.
Wow. Now pitching for St. Louis.
So with a
76. Sean
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Yasmani Tomas.
Bench hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Hit hard but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's Paul Gold.
The first baseman, number 44.
Number 56 gets the call from the.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 56.
Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Tomas is on his way home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in, Chris Owings.
Number 16.
And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Now a flare out toward right center. Fowler comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Herman. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And there's his first base hit in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Diego Armas.
Diego Armas.
Ball one.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone. Right here.
Brian Dozier will get the call to pinch hit here.
Brian Dozier.
Look out. 2-0 now.
2-0's the count.
Well, that's not what they were looking for.
First and second now, one man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A.J. Pollock, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And a throw behind the runner at third. A dive, but he's back. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And now another toss over to third. And a lack of timing here as he throws it away. In to score, the runner from third. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Into the box now, David Peralta. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swung
No balls. 1 strike.
on and missed. It's 0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
The right fielder, number 28.
Trevor Rosenthal is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw. And maybe
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter will lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Archie Bradley enters from the pen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 25, Archie Bradley.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th. Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-1 now.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 11. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Brad Miller will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Miguel Sano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A runner on first with 2 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is digging in for his second at-bat. Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Piscotty is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. This is back toward the mound. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1, here it is. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
Not too often you see a changeup.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.
Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 7.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 4.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Now at the plate, number 8. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Jay Bruce now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Edwin Encarnacion now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Jason Kipnis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. 4-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first. He's set, and the pitch. Brandon Belt is at the plate as he watches ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. In now, Kyle Schwarber. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Alex Avila. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding in, Anthony Gose. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Striding in once again, number 4. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting,
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Leak pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Addison.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The throw into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. A tag, and he is out at third. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Now a hard liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The second baseman, number 22.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Carlos Santana now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Number 4. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Chris Bryant.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Avila.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, number 8. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The right fielder, number 32.
Jay Bruce is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
That's by him for strike one. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Looking up is Contreras. Out of here. A solo shot.